Hello. Today we are here to discuss FERPA and what we need to know about it. So first, what is FERPA? So FERPA stands for the Educational Rights and Privacy Act. So basically it says parents of students under 18 have the right to the student's educational record and they must give consent. If FERPA is violated, the Department of Education helps schools to get in compliance with that. And overall, they might end up losing federal funding if they do violate FERPA. So FERPA and school safety, if the safety of students and the school are at risk, FERPA may be violated, meaning they might not need to get parental consent before disclosing educational records about a student if it's for the safety of the school, meaning a police officer might need the educational records in a hurry rather than being able to contact the parent to get permission first. FERPA allows for disclosure to the juvenile justice system, and SROs help keep students safe, and they have no role in undocumented students. So they are not required to report if a student is undocumented. All right, big thing in school safety is video surveillance. So it's often used to make sure everything is going properly, to address any issues that there are in the school. So actions in plain view are not considered to be violating FERPA or your constitutional rights. It's in plain view. However, instances that would be considered like in the hallway, something happened in the hallway. But if it happened in the bathroom or the locker room, those are areas that tend to have more privacy laws about them. So those are not considered in plain view, and your constitutional rights might be infringed upon if a surveillance camera caught something in those areas. And then audio surveillance, or actual sound, requires consent. And then any recording directly related to a student must be disclosed to a parent. All right, so the ways that we are going to make sure that FERPA is followed. First, awareness. FERPA does apply to us. We are a public school that is federally funded. Third parties, one big issue with FERPA is making sure that your third party sites that we use also protect our students' privacy. So that means any educational site that you have a student sign up for or that you use in your classroom, it needs to be approved, and it has to have the proper safeguards to protect our students' privacy. Data, once it is no longer needed, it should be destroyed by resetting all of the online components. So back to factory settings and then shredding any hard copies. Okay, policies and procedures. So we will make sure that we have a written out policy and procedure that states what we need to do so that FERPA is not violated. And the biggest thing is to make sure that parental consent is received for just about everything. Protection, emails and files should be encrypted. That way, if anything is hacked, no information is released. And then education, we got to know what FERPA is in order to follow it. So annually, school employees will have a training on FERPA. All right, if there are any questions, you can contact me. There are the references that I used for this presentation, and thank you for listening.